All right, so in today's video, we're going to be looking at this SeeSii 2-in-1 cordless pole saw. This is 8 inches. You also convert it into a mini chainsaw. Comes with 2 batteries, 2 chains. It's expandable between 6 to 10 feet. It does have 2 4-amp batteries, and you have about 100 a minute of runtime. So we're going to go ahead and see what comes in the box, take it out for a little test run, and if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Don't forget to like and follow, and do check out some of our links. They do help out the channel. All right, so let's see what comes in the box. All right, so you have your little oil dispenser. Comes with your goggles, anti-slip gloves, you have a side handle, strap, extra chain, and your screwdriver. It seems like it's well packed. Nothing seems broken. There's your battery goes. So we hook up your strap. Nice foam handle. I like these kind of actual connectors because they're fast. You don't have to be twisting. So once you have these locking types, I prefer them. You could also adjust, how tight you want it. Okay. All right, so it looks like probably has the cord inside. All right, nice lock, and you have yourself a guide so it doesn't, twist all over the place. All right. You also get to twist the head. So if you want to have, a branch that's hard to get to from the bottom because it's being blocked by another branch, you can go ahead and turn it like that. Okay, super easy. All right, you also have an option to twist it. You have 3 options. All right, it's got great features. All right, so this is the mini saw. You have your 8-inch protector right here. All right. Here you put your handle. Here you can see where your oil level is. You got a little pump, little manual pump. Okay, and your adjustment right there. Get yourself the manual. Okay, tells you pretty much everything. All right, so, and I'm pretty sure you could probably scan this for either instructions or other equipment. There you go. 21 volt, 4 amp. Very simple. These actually charge like that. Okay. You have an indicator right there. Pretty much, it shows you, when it's full. All right, let's try it out. And your battery indicator. Forgot to mention that. Cool. All you gotta do is add your oil. Okay, removing little cap. Add your oil there. And you have your little manual pump. Good to go. All right, it's going to lock in the front, just like the battery, and then you're going to twist back here so it doesn't slide out. And like I mentioned, you could angle it whichever way, which is pretty cool, and then twist it depending on which angle you want it. All right, these are the gloves. They're actually nice and sticky, so you get a nice grip. And if you need to pick up any logs or anything like that, or branches, it won't hurt your hands. So pretty nice. It doesn't include the oil, so you have to go out and buy some oil for the chain. All right, so this is kind of what it looks like. You have a nice, like I said, foamy grip, so for comfort. And like I mentioned, you could adjust these little nuts right here. You don't want to go crazy either, but definitely, you could adjust them so it doesn't slide, up and down. All right, so I did notice it has a little bit of a play on here. I mean, it's no big deal. As long as it stays on there, you should be good to go. If you are going to be cutting some branches, definitely remove the handle. Okay. So you have less weight. It's actually very, very, very light, well balanced. All right, so if you need to service it, it's very simple. Remove the screw right here. You do have the Phillips your little screw in the front, so you could adjust the depth of the actual chain if you want it tight or loose. But if you need to remove this for whatever reason or clean it out, you have this little tab right there that goes inside here, a little channel there. Always remember to look at the actual, cutting direction of the chain, so you don't put it backwards. You're gonna insert this section first. Align it in here too. Put the screw in, put a butterfly, and then if it's good, you tighten it. All right, when you first use it, a lot of the times the chains, they tend to adjust a little bit, so you might have to do, some adjustments along the way. Every chainsaw I've owned always has, occasionally you have to, retighten your chain. Some more than others, but we'll see how it actually, stays nice and tight. All right, so once we put it together, we get about 6 feet. Okay, this is one of the options. All right, so completely open, we get almost 10 feet. And so more or less around the handle is like 9.5 feet, which is where you're gonna actually grab it. All right, so I'm about 5'7", so with this 9.5 feet to the handle, let's see more or less how high we can reach. All right, this is extremely light, so this is where I'm at more or less. All right, so it does have a little bit of movement, definitely extremely light, where you could actually just hold it with one hand. Okay. Let's go with the wind so we don't get so much on us. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this one. So it's about 2.5 inches or so. See how it cuts. A little bit thicker right here. All right, that looks pretty decent. All right, very nice cut. Pretty good. Super light and strong. All right, great thing, chain has not lost any of the tension, which I like that. Okay, and it feels oily. So lubrication's working, and you can see it right through here. All right. right, great to cut small branches too. All right, let's go ahead and cut some of this palm. See how it does it.